Today's video is a bit of a different one. Uh um we are going to be reacting to some of my old photos as a young child and teenager. Um there are other people in these photos, and I have probably had to do a lot of editing to disguise um not necessarily faces, but like because it's I mean it's a private it's photos from my mom's private Facebook account that she's had since I was a kid. So there's going to be some things that I have to kind of like censor, whether it be my dead name or whatever. But yeah. I've probably said this before, but if you enjoy this video, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Enjoy! Okay, so I've scoured the internet, aka my mom's Facebook and my Facebook, and I have discovered some photos that I've been tagged in from when I was a child. So this one here is me. As you can see, I have always had impeccable fashion taste. You know, the cardigan with the joggers and the Crocs. Hell yeah. See, I'm looking at these and they just don't look like me. Like, even that just doesn't look like me. Like, I know it's me, logically, but it just doesn't look like me. Scratchy! Sorry, that was my childhood cat. His name was Scratchy. He was a baby. He passed at the age of 13. I feel like I'm starting to look like me now in this photo, but... Oh, this was when I got my hair cut short. Oh my god, okay. So this photo, I... Um, actually, hang on. If I move my video capture, like, up here and do it like that. Okay. I'm doing this for a reason. Yeah, so, um, I'm gonna have to censor like half of this, right? But my mom's comment is saying, apparently I have to tell you all that this is my son Sean, not, and then my dead name. So, I was very, very determined. I miss those advent calendars. Fun fact about those advent calendars, when I first came out and changed my name, my mom was really cute, and so they're like personalized on the top, like the wooden bit here is personalized with our names, but of course my name, it had my dead name. So when I came out, my mom wrote on a bit of paper Luke and then stuck it over my dead name, and just the little things. It's just the little things. This was for a so I'm not sure how it works everywhere else, but in my school specifically, we had like throughout primary we had topics, which was essentially just something that the entire class covered. It was usually every term the topic changed, and this specific term we did ancient Egypt. And so we had a day where we all dressed up as ancient Egyptians, which now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of doesn't seem right, but I was like 6 or 7, like but yeah, and I had my hair cut short because I think I wanted it boy short is how I described it, and then I went into my class, and then my teacher went, "Oh, I didn't know we had a new male student or a new boy in the class or something," and it made me really happy. And I didn't know why. Now I do. Now I do. There's another photo of it. Um, I'm pretty sure most of this was tablecloths and like old dresses of my grand's. This photo, classic, classic baby Luke and sister photo. Um, yeah, I don't know, it's a classic. So this genuinely was my favorite top, and I remember loving that top. And I'm pretty sure it was because it was like a boy's top. Um, my hair was a mess in these photos. Because, like, I think it was, like, just an awkward length. Oh, scratchy. Um, I'm pretty sure I convinced, or my sister convinced, or we both convinced my mom to do a photo shoot for the first day of school. It wasn't my first day of school, it was my sister's first day of school, so at this point I was in, like, P3, P4. New glasses. Once again, an iconic outfit. You know, the joggers tucked into the knee-high boots? Classic. Um, okay, so I still do this thing now where I put like a water bottle in my pockets. If I'm like wearing joggers or something, like if I'm wearing jeans, I typically like because I have quite wide hips, so my jeans don't really allow a whole water bottle or like bottle of juice to fit in my pocket. But if I'm wearing joggers, everything goes in my pockets. To be fair, I did test it and my Switch could fit in my jean pockets. So I don't remember this, but I've been told multiple times by my mom and stuff. So these photos specifically where I'm dressed as a knight, I can't remember which castle it was at, but it was at a specific castle. It might be an Annick castle. But we went there and there were options for people to dress as princesses or knights, and it was typically girls dressed as princesses, boys dressed as knights. And my best friend and my sister happily dressed as a princess. And I was like, no, I want to be a knight. Why do I have to be a princess? So I dressed as a knight. And yeah, I got to hit stuff with swords. This was where I was convinced I was scared of heights. Yeah, it turns out it was just adrenaline. I didn't like the feeling of adrenaline. Abba? Oh, okay, I hated these photos, and to be honest, I'm kind of like numb to them now, but for years I genuinely hated these photos because it was like the first time in years I had to wear a dress, and I had to wear a dress because of a wedding, and of course I was really uncomfortable with it, but I didn't know why. Because it wasn't, I don't think I even knew the word trans at this point, but you can see in my face how much I was like really uncomfortable with it. Poor kids. Okay, yeah, so this photo was taken 2013, which means I was 10 in this photo because it was like July 2013, so I was born in 2002, but December 2002. Yeah. So I was 10 in this photo. And then when I turned like 12, 13, uh kids at school in my secondary, they were nasty. They started to like hate me because I came out to my friends, and yeah. Um and I got bullied relentlessly for this photo, and I'm like, why? Like they were like, look how weird you look, and blah blah blah, blah. And I'm like, girl, I was 10. Forgive me for being a 10-year-old and having fun with a hose. There we go. From this point onwards, photos start to get where I look kind of uncomfortable. Um, and like just not look like myself. Like this is a photo of me. I do not look like that. Autistic. No, but like I think from what I remember with this photo, I wanted the dress because I wanted to start dressing more femininely, but it wasn't out of like a deep desire. It was like I felt pressured, not by my parents, but like by like society in general. Yeah. Like you can see how much I hated. Like I mean yeah, that one. I'm just being an idiot, but you can kind of see like I felt kind of or I looked very kind of uncomfortable and out of place. Um yeah. And then I start secondary. Start straightening my hair, apparently. Um, and yeah, these are sort of more uncomfortable photos for me to look at. I think because I didn't really know who I was. Um, and I felt uncomfortable with myself, and I can see that I felt uncomfortable. Um, and like, yeah, I wasn't like always like super distressed or whatever, but like looking back, that's not me. Like, I looking back, yeah, I was happy, but like this photo specifically, I was wearing a hoodie because I realized, hang on a second, I can wear a hoodie to bed to hide my chest. And like I tried in like most photos to like kind of hide my chest. Like for like this and this and this. I'm like holding it up in a way where you kind of can't see my chest. Um, and then this was the time where I started binding, but it was so I didn't have a proper binder, and this is really bad. Do not do what I did, but I piled like tons um of sports bras on top of each other, and I'm like I have like indents on my back now from where I did that. Like, do not do it. It damages you. Like, even if it didn't damage my ribs, which it didn't, thank God. But it, I like have permanent marks on my body now, from stuff I did like 12 years ago. Aw, it's me and my granddad. But yeah, and you can kind of like looking back. Oh, and now we're in more recent photos. Okay. Um, like you can just see that the second I came out, I like looked more comfortable in myself. Like, and I mean, I'm really lucky that my parents are like really accepting and lovely, and oh, that's what I spelled down. But yeah, like I think puberty was a really rough time. Um, nice. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to stop in a second because we're getting to like weird photos of me. Okay, we'll end on this photo of me and Frank. This was a kind of weirder video to make. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me go full screen face cam. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more videos where I kind of do more like trans stuff, feel free to let me know. I can make a whole playlist. Yeah. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye bye.